This place is incredible. I don't even know what to say. I'm in the middle of the capital city, Sofia, which has been my home for the last 2.5 years. And for the last 6 months, I've been documenting, I guess, where places that look abandoned and interesting to me actually in the city are. And so today I'm going to check them out. But I'm actually at the moment in the middle of the park where the famous stadium is, where this team CSKA plays, and they are a rowdy bunch. And I went to my first game recently. I didn't know what to expect. It was insane. And apparently it's not the most insane that it gets, because it wasn't like their arch rival, and also it was meant to be the last game in this stadium, and then they'll do a refurbishment or something. So this is it here. You would never believe that it's I don't know, like a national stadium where the big teams play. It was crazy, but it definitely needed an update, a refurb. So I'll spin the camera around and we can have a look at it. Maybe we can get in. So in Australia, maybe you think of like Suncorp Stadium and Rod Laver Arena, really modern places, and this is it here. The chairs were not sittable. Is that how you would say it? Yeah. A lot of the chairs were not sittable. The friend that I was with, he sat down on one of them, and it was so disintegrating that it just left like that plastic powder on his butt. Other people who went to the game, they just ripped the chairs off to take them home as a souvenir. But I'll play back some of the footage from that game because it's insane, and I do hope that I get to go to one of them with their arch rival. I can't remember who CSKA's arch rival is. So now I'm heading to one of the abandoned places that I'm hoping is abandoned. I'm hoping that it doesn't have a security guard. It's a swimming pool, like a sports facility. So yeah, hopefully that works out. And then I have 2 more on the other side of the city. There are so much more in the city, but some of them aren't so interesting, and a lot of them do have security. So hopefully we'll get lucky and find some interesting things. So this is the entrance of a water park. It says beware of dangerous dogs. That there would usually be like the security station. No one's in it. Oh yeah, there's a security guard. He's coming out. Okay. So site 1 was a bust. I was kind of expecting that because it's like right in the middle of the city, and too many people would go in and vandalize the place if there was not security. And it's private property apparently, and it's temporarily closed, so hopefully there is a plan for it. But yeah, the security busted me, and I'm not going to risk deportation over just a little abandoned building. But just a little while away from that is this place. Like, the roof is falling in. I'll spin it. So you can see the roof is falling in, many of the windows are out, but they have this fence to security, so people work there. This is definitely a workplace, and that's what I find really bizarre about Bulgaria, is that you can be in the middle of the city, there can be modern buildings right where you are, and then right next to it, it looks like there's an abandoned building, but there'll be people working in there. So you always got to be careful. Sometimes there's big dogs waiting for you. So yeah, that one I don't think is very interesting anyway. I'm not going into that one. But now, which I think is more promising, I'm going to be heading way out the other side of town on the edge, and I think maybe it's an old factory but we'll see. Now I'm in the industrial zone of an area of Sofia, and I must have come past here at after work hours or something, because there is so much traffic, there's so many eyes, and so far it's just like Fort Knox. So I'm circumnavigating the block, hoping to find an entrance into an abandoned area, but actually so far no luck. So I really hope this one is not a bust as well. It's more interesting walking through here. Actually, just there is the building I wanted to get to, but I'm guessing that there'll be a big fence. Sometimes in these abandoned buildings, part of it is abandoned, part of it's not. It doesn't look so interesting. Pretty sure I saw a security guard and a dog, but I really don't want to go through the brambles again. It was painful, but I think I have to. So yeah, we can call this one a bust. Yeah, that's where a dog sleeps. Okay. Hopefully the dog doesn't eat me on the way out. I did not have to worry about the first two. Like, this place is incredible. I don't even know what to say. I don't know where the place begins and ends. It is just so epic. It's like a professional diving and swimming complex that's been abandoned. I think there might even be residents over there that may be abandoned also. And it's got graffiti around the place, but man, it's just crazy. And I just walked straight in, no security. Like, the security entrance was abandoned as well, smashed windows and whatnot. But man, this place does not disappoint. I'm gonna flip it around and I'm gonna go for a walk. It's just insane. It's like a Roman amphitheater. Oh, amazing. So there's the high diving, really deep pools. So it looks like they've started demolishing, all of the tiles have been taken out. But man, it's just crazy. You do not get things like this in Australia. Not that I know of anyway. I wonder what that is, a small pool. Is this where the divers chill out when they're waiting for their dive? When I saw it from the outside, because there's businesses around here, like professional businesses, I half expected to have the highest security. Just now, well, these are wooden stairs. I'm gonna walk right close to the edge. Surprised that no one has come and told me to get out yet, but they haven't. Just the right time of day too. So nice light coming through. Just to be clear, I don't mean to do things illegally. I hope I don't do things illegally. It's just sometimes when you get when you walk down like one of these back alleys, you end up in an abandoned place, just thinking that there's no security and you're allowed to go there. And then sometimes the front entrance has its own security. Let's go up there. I'm really surprised it's not more trashed. Man, this has got to be one of my favorites so far. We went to an abandoned youth camp in Macedonia. That was pretty epic. I have the video, but we were just enjoying the moment. I'm not sure I'll post that one ever. If I go back, I'll do a dedicated video. Man, I would love to watch an event here. It would be so cool. I'm just going to pause for a moment and take some pics. Okay, to get some of that, to get a photo of myself, it's difficult. I had to run down the wooden stairs that I didn't trust at all. And yeah. Okay. Surfing in Bulgaria? Let's try. See if we can get into the residential buildings over there, if they are part of it and if they are abandoned. The outside, I'm telling you, the outside is just as epic as the inside. How did I get in here? Down there. I'm going to keep the camera faced away from me because, yeah, I need to see my face. How cool is that? Alright, one more photo. So just while I find my way out here, you probably noticed that I grew a beard, but one thing I didn't know was that it gathers moisture here. So if it looks like I'm dribbling snot, it's because of the moisture. It's all new to me. It's the first time I've ever grown a beard. Okay. Looks abandoned, all the windows are smashed. Rooftop I dare not go onto. Sketchy stairs. When I walk through these buildings, it's always the stairs that I hate the most. It's like maybe some fire damage. Homeless people used to live down there. All right, outside. I think this is just as epic. Maybe it's normal for you divers out there to see this kind of thing, but certainly not for me. It looks like they've had a little bit of a skirmish, like they've made a barrier with tires and stuff, and I don't know. We used to do that as kids at the beach. We'd make barriers out of sand and then throw sand at each other. Okay. There it is. Let's go inside. I don't have the best low light, so if it gets sketchy, I'm sorry. Cars and people are just out there. I think this building even attaches to businesses. So if the camera just goes off suddenly, because I've been busted for the third time, Okay, this is less interesting, just trashed. Oh, I thought it was a microphone. It's a high building. That's where we want to go, into that building. I brought a torch. I'm too lazy to get it out of my bag, sorry. God cat. God cat out there. Maybe some homeless people live here. Hey, the light's on. No. Oh, I was gonna say, free power. I just can't believe I'm in the middle of a capital city and there's just this massive abandoned sporting complex. It's so interesting. I really hope that they do salvage some stuff and not just burn it or tip it. The stairs are getting more and more destroyed as I go. The lift. So one of the residents, maybe for the athletes. $2,004, you think? Probably some private files. Okay, let's go up a bit higher. I mean, it is a high building. The stairs get more and more sketchy as you go. If they get any worse than that, I won't go further. No way. I like to stick to the side. It looks a bit better. 6. Level 7. I would say on looking there's about 15 levels. What are them whale's teeth for? Does anybody know the inner workings of an old TV? Ooh. Didn't like the feel of that. Which way? Double doors. Shall we take a look? I don't like heights, man. Oh man. Oh, that's disgusting. That's modern trash. People have been here recently. There it is. Man, amazing. Let's get a picture of that. The double doors banged behind me and I got a fright. I'm not sure I need to video the way down. You've seen it? Maybe, unless I find something else that's really cool. Old newspapers. Really sounds like someone's knocking at the door. What? Just showing you my face. They would have had a great view. They could see the diving from their rooms. So they didn't just abandon it and leave interesting things lying around. They clearly just left some furniture, that's all. I like to find interesting things. I'm still looking for my one souvenir. I don't think I'll find it in this building. This is when they steal the copper, I think. Another TV. Yeah, it starts to get a little monotonous after a while. That's Mount Vitosha over there. Hey, that's cool. That's not abandoned, but I'd love to go inside there. Take a picture of that old Soviet car. Man, how many floors does this thing have? Whew. Just keeps on going. Why is there an allure to the roof? Some fancy man's office. But no windows. Why would you want a corner office and no windows? The best view. Oh my days. Jeez. How high? Ooh, we made it. Oh. Oh man. Epic. No matter where you go, someone's been further. Oh. So amazing, so cool. Not sure what this room is, some kind of utilities room. I think I'm on top of the elevator shaft. Don't like the thought. All right, that's it. I'll see you outside. I want to get away from the people before I start talking. So before I wrap up this video, I just wanted to let you know I don't want to be the guy who's always going into abandoned buildings for videos. That's not really my objective. I mean, it happens from time to time because I do find it interesting. It's like a little bit of a look back into history. But actually, I want to be the guy who's just having little adventures in the everyday life. You know, last year was not a great year for that. The little adventures didn't happen so often. I was busy. It was a good year still, but I'm hoping to do a little more of it this year. Come up with fun little ideas, fun little challenges, because I feel it keeps me young, keeps me motivated and happy. So that'll be my plan this year, just to have a little more short adventures like this that only take half a day or a day. But man, today was super successful. I mean, look at this place. I know what you're thinking. You want me to go up there. No, thank you. It'd be hard enough to do it when it's not abandoned. Anyway, I hope that you liked this video. I hope that you tune into the next one as well. And if you do like it, subscribe and whatnot. You were meant to say that at the start, I know, but you got it now. Anyway, I'll see you next time.